He disappeared on a mountain
and woke up 4,500 kilometers away. This story happened quite recently.
in February 2018.
A firefighter from Toronto, Danny Konstantinos Philippidis,
Disappeared at a ski resort. People go missing every day around the world, but what happened in this case is something that still can't be fully explained. Danny was a family man. He had a wife.
2 children, and a normal life at the time,
He was 49 years old, living in Toronto, Canada.
and working as a firefighter. Like many Canadians, he loved winter sports. Every year, he would go on a ski trip with his co-workers. That year, they chose Whiteface Mountain in New York.
Everything seemed normal on February 7, 2018.
Danny and his 7 colleagues
Went up the mountain. For a few runs, they planned to head
back to the hotel around 2:30 p.m. for lunch before heading down. Danny told his friends he wanted to do a couple.
more runs and would meet them later. That was the last time anyone saw him at first. No one thought much of it. Maybe he got carried away skiing. Maybe he decided to skip lunch. But as the hours passed, something felt off.
By evening, Danny still hadn't returned.
The ski lifts were shutting down.
That's when concern turned into fear. All of his belongings were still in his hotel room, his clothes.
His wallet, his passport.
His car was still parked outside. There was no sign he had left on his own.
His friends reported him missing, and a search operation began. Immediately, helicopters scanned the mountain. Search.
Dogs combed through the
Snow, but there was nothing. No tracks. No witnesses. No clues.
It was as if Danny had simply vanished. With heavy snow and strong winds that day,
Police believed he might have gone off course and been buried under the snow.
some even feared that when the snow melted,
They would find his body. Meanwhile, his family could do nothing but wait until something happened that changed everything. A few days later,
the phone rang in Danny's home. His wife answered, and the voice on the other end said it was him. At first, she thought it was a cruel prank, but then he answered personal questions, things only Danny would know. It was really him. His voice sounded weak, confused,
almost distant,
then suddenly the call cut off.
but the number remained.
She called back, begging him to contact the police. He agreed. When Danny spoke to the police, he sounded completely disoriented. He didn't know where he was, so they asked him a simple question.
What do you see around you? Piece by piece, they traced his location.
And what they found made no sense. Danny wasn't in New York. He was in Sacramento, California.
Over 4,500 kilometers away.
When police found him, he was terrified and confused.
He couldn't answer basic questions. He was still wearing the same ski clothes. Even his goggles were with him, but something didn't add up.
His hair had been cut, and he had a brand new iPhone 1 he never bought.
Once he began to recover,
Danny told investigators he didn't remember how he got there.
the only thing he could recall,
Was being inside the trailer of a large truck.
that was it. No faces,
No driver.
no explanation.
Police interviewed everyone at the ski resort. No one saw him leave.
They searched for the truck. Nothing.
There were no transactions on his bank accounts. No signs of drugs or medical issues that could explain memory loss. It was as if those missing days had been erased.
And that's where the mystery deepens.
Was he kidnapped?
If so, why?
No ransom. No motive.
Did he suffer a head injury and wander across the country?
Then who helped him? And how?
Or is there something else?
Something we still don't understand. To this day, no one knows how Danny disappeared from a mountain in New York.
And reappeared thousands of kilometers away with no memory of what happened. Some mysteries are solved.
This isn't one of them. Subscribe for more real stories that defy explanation.